Hello guys, today I'll discuss about what is optional class. Optional is a container object introduced in Java 8 that may or may not contain a non-null value. It helps developers avoid null pointer exception and write clean, readable, and null safe code. Assume you have a container, special container or box, and can this box can either contain a value or no value, that means non-empty, or be completely empty, that means there is no value. So you can check whether a value is present or not. So optional class has method is present. With the help of is present, you can check this. Either it will return true or false. If container has value, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. And this class came in Java 8 and it is present in which package? It is present in java.util package. And it is avoid null pointer exception. Okay. And with the help of optional, you can also write the functional programming. And basically, this is a clean null safe code. So now let's come to the next. So we have few common methods for optional class. We have is present, that one I already explained you. Or else, this is basically you have a container. In this container, if value is present, then it will return the value. Otherwise, it will return the default value. Okay, default value, whatever value you will pass with the or else, you will get the this default value if you do not have value in the container. Or else get, it is same as or else, only difference is that here you can pass the lambda expression. Or else throw, if container does not have value, that means value is missing, then you will get exception, it will throw the exception. With the help of or else throw, we can achieve this. And map basically transform the value. So here, see, I gave you one example. We have an optional class, then I just passing the some name, right? So I can check. So this container is empty or not. So that's why we have one value method, right? Is if present. So with the help of if present, I can check. If value is present, then we'll get true. Otherwise, it will return false. Okay. Now let's go to the Java code. Yeah, I have already written code for you. Okay. So see, so optional has few methods. Okay, one is op nullable empty, op if when you are confirm. Okay, container has value, so in that case you can use op. So here I pass the value, the name is Lord Rama. Okay, so if you pass the if present, if value is present, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Op nullable, so basically the container, if container has null, then you can check with the help of op nullable method. If container is empty, so then you can pass the empty. Okay, so see here I use if present, so definitely name dot get. I just want to get the value. So what is the value? Value is Lord Rama. So it will print the Lord Rama. So first it will check container has value or not. If value is there, then I am just getting this value. Now second thing is, so it is same like this. Okay, so only difference here is I just use the lambda expression. Okay, and hello. Okay, so here it will be hello Lord Rama. Okay, so now let's go to here next. Here let's go here, maybe name, right? Optional of nullable, so that means it is a null, right? So if value is not present, then it will print the default value. That means here default value, what is the default value? default name. So it will print the default name, or else then default name. Okay, and I already explained you orElseGet, it is the same, but only difference is that here you can use the lambda expression. I use the lambda expression. Okay, now let's come to the exception. So in this container, if value is missing, then it will throw the exception, illegal argument exception. That means no value present. So with the help of map, so you just transform the value and you will get the length of the name. Same thing here I used to get the length of the name. So here see, I use flatMap, right? So why I use flatMap? So similar to map, but avoid nested optionals. So here, if you observe, we have a one is optional. Within optional, I have used again one more optional, right? Then I return optional string. This is the nested. So in that case, if you want to avoid the nested optional, then you can use flatMap. Okay, then I just simply just printing the value. If you use map, then what will be the output? If you use map here, then what will be the output? Output will be first optional came, then will get the value. Okay, but if you use flatMap, then we'll get only for hello, because see, it's avoid the nested optionals. But if you use map, but then it will not avoid the nested optional. This is the difference between flatMap and map here. Okay, I think it's clear for you. So I'll give you this code in description link. So you can go through this, or maybe you can find my GitHub link. I will also post the GitHub link also within in the description. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much.